now given an opportunity to say a final farewell, a final goodbye to a great son of the soil and to pay last respect. Remember, there are some protocols you would have to follow if you do wanted to get to the grounds, and we encourage you to continue following that protocol and respect the wishes of the family who have asked that this part of the ceremony should not be captured on any private device. So we are keeping a respectful distance from the place where Christian Atsu has been laid, so that we can still honor his memory and respect the wishes of the family at the same time. TI Ahmadiyya students filing past.
Strong, eh? We have to be strong for the people of this country. We have to be strong for Atsu's family. And in fact, you know, yesterday we went to Professor Kwe. The people who are blocking us, please, there's a paparazzi. They're also covering for their patients.
But you see, you're allowed to take a coverage from this side. But what we are told on authority is that once you approach the tent where Christian has been laid, there's no filming allowed beyond that point, because the family want to keep that sanctity, the sanctity of that place intact. So yes, we'll still be seeing a lot of these things throughout the morning until the president arrives and the delegation from the GFA also arrives. I believe in the fact that once you pass from this life, there is another life that you go to, and you need to be given everything that you need to live the life on the other side as well. So much of the cultures and traditions that we see at funerals depict that story and that narrative. So the women are going to see of Christian Atsu carrying everything he might need in the afterlife to live a comfortable life. All parts of our culture, and we celebrate it in its beauty and diversity. Atsu goes home. Ada Traditional Council making this cultural sign or procession of respect.
We do.
I'm looking forward to that.
We do, because my area I do.
Ellen,
I do, yeah.
What's your thoughts for that? Are you also talking food?
No, I would want to go to Kumasi and to the KGTR market that burned down. Was it 2 days ago?
Are you seeing what I'm seeing, Ellen?
Yes.
They've sent the dance closer to
They are going
the
around.
tent. They're going around
the
it.
casket, yeah.
And let's just watch what's happening, because I'm also trying to understand. This is how they choose to honor their son, to have him listen to a piece of his culture, his roots, and just to celebrate how it shows how proud they are of him.
Yes,
as a citizen, a member of that community, to see this display being done only in his honor. I see this being done at the funerals of chiefs and other really elderly statesmen like personalities, and to see it for Atsu as heartbreaking as it is a fitting tribute, a very fitting tribute.
The people who came from Everton, and they will have a lot to carry back home.
Because this is culture.
Culture and display. Yeah. They'll be very happy. They will be wondering, so is that how
I'm sad that I'm not getting the sound from the scene, because the drumming that accompanies these moves is also spiritual in its own sense, and you can just feel the rhythm just hits differently when you hear the drums there. But that's true. This is how the family and the country are saying. Yes, there's a great so that you can.
That's why they say nobody should take a camera.
Yeah.
So you will be briefed before you step up to that side, on what you're expected, or in this case, you're expected.
We would like to respectfully invite representatives of each
Protocols not to film anything when they get close.
So, of course, Christian Atsu's talent is not something we cannot talk about. Very exceptional. If you are liking to Abedi, then clearly you should be a gem, because Abedi Pele is a class in his own stride, and so if he came close, then surely.
The members of the diplomatic corps and the VIPs invited. That is the shot on your screen now, and I see Ghana's newly appointed coach. You saw also seated behind the diplomats, and so yes, Coach Chris Hughton also here, and so everybody who has to be here at this point, I think, is here. As I said earlier on, members from Everton, officials from Everton, his former, and then also seated is the MP of Adan, who is here to witness a son of his soil's funeral. And so, Thelma, it is quite very, very, very sad indeed. People have cried, some continue to cry, and yes, so right now in your shots, the VIP and the VVIP guests and MPs present here, because after all, we are at the forecourt of the State House, and so they are in your shot. And I see Assistant Manager of the Black Stars, George Boateng, having a tete-a-tete with Coach Chris Hughton right there, you know, in your shot. So, all right, so Thelma, having at that, remember, the Black Stars of Ghana have a game, and I'm sure they would want to play their hearts out for the memory of Christian Atsu. All right, so we continue our coverage. You're watching the forecourt of the State House of Ghana, where Christian Atsu is being laid in state, and filing past is going on through the various chiefs and queen mothers present here, seated, because this is where they have been designated to sit. And indeed, we see royalty, a lot of royalty, a lot of royalty. We would have hoped having royalty here would have been for a different occasion, but no. A hero of a great soil, Ghana, has fallen indeed. And very soon, Christian Atsu will be laid to rest in his hometown. And so, you're watching GTV Breakfast, drumming going on Sports Plus. And to follow us on all our social media handles. Please share your comments. Perhaps please describe the atmosphere where you are. Short, the Vice President. So it's a huge government